Turn that shit up.
The only thing that can be trusted.
You already know it's Steve Topicz. Can't believe this shit. Rest up to my love brother Lonnie. This shit wild. Niggas gonna die. We outside.
I came to have a party. I came to get.
It's your host, OG Merk. Welcome to the Vybz podcast. I'm your host. With my other co-hosts, Below216 and Jazz, bitch, I'm from EC. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us. We got new music, new ideas, and new thoughts and new processes on how we doing this and how we should live our life. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with us every Friday at 2 p.m. Yeah.
So what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Vybz podcast, man. I'm your host, OG Merk, and that's my co-host, Jazz, bitch, I'm from EC. You know what I'm saying? Today, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have a two-man episode today. So we're going to get into it. We're going to get right into it and take care of business. So, guys, you got the first topic for today. So what you got to talk about for us today?
Shit. I told you I couldn't bank on that topic that we came up with yesterday. I couldn't even remember it. So instead of about to hold on and think about it, I just come up with something different. My topic today would be authenticity. Not originality, authenticity, and realness versus fake. Like, so it's 2 in 1, but it's 1. I just really want to get into niggas being all about shit for their benefit. Do you know your benefit only lasts you as good as the person that you are?
Right.
Motherfucker only gonna fuck with you so much until you show, so they see,
Yeah, I agree with you on that because I think it's very important to be authentic. And the one episode you did bring up being original. Original and authentic go hand in hand because you can't have one without the other. And one thing I like about everybody in our squad and everybody that's in, Vybz and HVMG, True to Life, Passion Video, everybody got their own sound, everybody got their own style, everybody got their own type of beat, their own rhythm. But we can all get on the song collectively and make something magical happen. And that's the beauty. Right. And that's the beauty of being authentic and original. That's the beauty of it because when you have the authenticity and you're original and you can blend it with other people that's the same way and you can make something that's just epic, something that's just masterful, that's what you want. That's what you want, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want.
You want to be able to create something nobody else can create. Because therefore you always benefit off of it. Go hand in hand how I started it as far as like the benefits of being authentic and the benefits of being real and not fake. Being fake, the dark always comes. The truth comes to the light. The dark only holds you for a second. So if you being fake, your fakeness overstands your trying to be, whatever it is you're trying to put the facade on about. And you know what I'm saying, as far as like music, like we can even talk about music, people that steal other people's sounds and other people's ways of saying shit or exact words, you know how that shit go. It's the inauthenticity and it's fakeness. That's fakeness if you gonna steal another motherfucking shit word for word and act like it's yours and not even give them they, they flowers for you fucking with their shit. It ain't even about flowers, you know what I'm saying? Like, give a motherfucker their recognition for using their shit. So, I just feel like niggas gotta get their balance together with this real and fake shit because it's not this shit. The fake is taking over right now. Like it's running shit right now, and I ain't really fucking with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what I'm gonna speak a little further on that because I'm gonna speak on my experience with me found and finding my style. It wasn't easy because in the era I came up in, it was different sounds. You had different type of rappers that had different sounds, and like when hip hop caught my attention, I kind of like absorbed the passion for it. So I didn't want to sound like when I grabbed the pen and I started writing, I didn't want to sound like everybody I was listening to, but I wanted to take some of the elements of what they had, emulated it into my own style. And that's what I did. Over time, I practiced it and practiced, sharpened my blade over time, to the point where now it's just all me, but yet you can feel other presences in my words. You can feel other artists in my words, and where I take you when you listen. You feel me? So like that's another thing that goes along with the authenticity and the originality that you gotta have. And really, and pretty much everything. I mean everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna change it up. Everything. Like I think sometimes people lose the fact because of the platforms and things they see and visuals they see that they feel like, oh, I gotta do what they doing to make it. I can't make it if I don't do what they doing. But you can make it without doing what they doing. You just gotta find you can use a template of what they
Find your
doing.
niche. Gotta find
Right.
it. And the thing
Yeah.
is that that what you say I totally agree with, because like as far as my rap style, it's definitely my style. But you know, if motherfuckers that listen to me, they can tell me who they know who you know what I'm saying, I have, you know, gravitated and, you know, here and there. Like not, you know, still in their style, but you know, you can feel their style in my, or that sound like, or that was, and I'm like, yeah, well, that's what I meant. You feel me?
Right.
And then to go back into your topic of followers. Followers. Let me tell y'all something. The only follower you're supposed to be is a follower on IG. You feel me? And maybe following Jazz BIFBC, but we ain't gonna go that far. What I'm saying is quit following people, bro, because you don't know everything they go through in the crevices. So you trying to do what a nigga doing. You do not know what this nigga had to do behind the closed door, or how he got there, how he did this, how he did that. So you're also busy trying to be like a motherfucker. And then y'all get that, and then say your motherfucker come out. You know all this shit going on with the stars, right? All this shit coming out, and then niggas like, oh, I ain't fucking with that nigga. Oh, this, that. But you done start this nigga on star. You basically is this nigga. So what are you saying? Now you mad because some shit that you ain't know that he was doing while you were emulating him has came to the light.
And then just to touch on that too, people also gotta realize you don't know what it took for that person to get to that level where they at.
Exactly.
So you not gonna actually be the same as that person because you didn't take the same road. You might have had similar experiences, but you didn't take that same road, that exact same road, because everybody got their own road to their own paradise. I'm gonna say paradise, their own true self. A lot of the times, yeah, everybody, you know, like we wearing clothes now, you know what I'm saying? We dressed alike right now, but we got on two different types of things. Yeah, both got on hoodies, but yours got the browns on it. Mine don't got no one. Mine's just all black one. Your hat, we both got on hats, but your hat got Cleveland Browns on it. My hat got Cleveland Cavaliers on it. So we still have our own style.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy because we still in the same swag though. It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We still own shit. Like you ain't got to copy
Right.
word piece for piece, man. You can
Right.
you can let it advise you to do what you want to do, but you shouldn't be able to see exactly the next motherfucker and the next motherfucker. Like, nah, nigga.
Yeah, now it's time for a High Vibes Podcast music break. Y'all tap in or tap out.
Lego. Hey, illest nigga outside with it. You can't get fresh as I get it. I'm the illest nigga coming in, I'm popping shit. I'm from that city, yeah, that's Cleveland, bitch. I already know how niggas about to get to talking, yeah. Pussy bad on the mix, just to let them all that. Y'all already know something like Michael in his prime, boy. Yeah, we coming back and I ain't even gotta change my line, boy. Anytime he come through, he was come through that bitch like shine, boy. Well, we ain't gon' play like that, like frick, hey. Shop boys party like a rock star, bitch. Party like a rock star, quick. Y'all already know, y'all see me outside, I be super lit. Coming crazy, nigga, little way I fucking go and spit. Yeah, retarded shit. Yeah, I said retarded shit. Bitch, I'm coming in this bitch, I told them niggas pardon me. Like, sorry, B, I'm sorry that I come through unfraudulent. Baby, I'm the realest, I can't help
researching. There's been a lot of stuff popping up on my timeline and on my feed about Antarctica. So I wanted to bring this up because this is something that I know because Jazz and Bilo are Aquariuses, and we kind of have this inner um, attraction to the mystic theory of Antarctica. So, so I'm gonna bring this up. What I feel about the topic, and then I'm gonna go to you, and you can go on about how you feel about the topic. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna agree on a lot of things on this topic. So I'm gonna start it off by kicking about this. I do believe the reason why the U.S. government is protecting Antarctica is because there's something there that's way beyond the human understanding that they don't even want humanity to even be aware that's there. Now, the research that I've been coming up on is like things that I've seen years ago that's just now coming up, like it's just happening like now. Perfect example, it was a pilot, I can't remember his name, but it was a pilot that actually flew inside a hole that was inside what he thought was an ice wall. As he journeyed inside of this hole, he wrote down in his log that his airplane and the navigation systems went haywire, and then he came into a person called the creator. That's what he called the person. That's the name he gave the person, the creator. And this being, or whatever this thing was, told him that they didn't like how we was treating the world. They didn't like how we was treating the world far as using nuclear weapons and using things that's biochemical hazards to the world and humanity. Now, my belief system on that is God created this universe, God created this world, and I do believe in my faith in God that God didn't just create us to be the only things on this planet to have intelligence and be able to function in an atmosphere of such like ours. Now, with that being said, Jazz, how do you feel about that?
I feel like I've been basically hold on. This is the thing. They've been hiding everything in plain sight of our ass. They put it in movies, like I say, everything real. Let me tell y'all something about this shit. So you know how like I don't know how deep niggas know about I know you know, but like as far as like the Bible and shit, it's telling you right in there that before Satan or any of his pupils can do anything, they have to show us. So they show us in cartoons, movies, regular movies, action movies, thriller movies, horror movies, fiction. It's not fake. So with Antarctica, of course, we first of all we didn't got Instagram showing enough as far as videos popping up showing what's going on, the little shit they got underground, shit they got built, shit going on, you know, past the ice. You know what I'm saying? This life out past the ice wall, like you know what I'm saying. This shit is real and it's coming out. So the thing is, I absolutely agree with you because they hiding everything. They hiding everything that everybody really need to know and making sure that we know everything that ain't shit and that's not important. That's not gonna help us be able to help ourselves when whatever the fuck get going on, get going on.
Now, in that research that I did about this, that it was claims that the guy I think his name Rashid or Rashad. You know who I'm talking about, the spiritual dude.
Yeah.
He was speaking on the movie Avatar, and he was talking about how the people's skin was blue. He said that's our original skin color.
Yeah, our original skin
It's
color,
blue.
niggas like our veins are blue, but
Yeah,
the blood is red.
right. And
Why is our veins blue?
the,
That's weird as fuck. Ain't
the thing that put me out about that was when he got to talking about the trees.
it?
When he got to talking about the giant trees, remember in the movie they had the giant trees or whatever. He was saying
They
that these
cut
things
most of them
that
down.
but this the thing though. They saying now that these things that we think are mountaintops are really chopped down giant
They
trees.
tree stumps. That's what I'm saying. They cut down all the huge trees because those were the trees that was, you know, contributing to people's, you know, all the shit in the nature is what help us with our psyche. So niggas don't know
Yeah.
that either. They think that it's about what you think about. Nigga, the thoughts come from what the fuck is around you, what you see in endorphins that you breathing in and out. Nigga, your oxygen contains all type of shit that you can't see. Cells, whatever the fuck, everywhere. It's not niggas can't see shit, so they think they just walking through air. No, nigga, you walking through all type of shit. So it's up to you to choose where and how you doing it, and that's why people plant their plants. and have all that shit around their house, outside their house and shit, because that shit helps. That helps your environment. But niggas don't believe that. They think they just making their shit. Some niggas don't even know they helping themselves. They just think they making their shit look free. You know what I'm saying?
So in agreement, that's safe to say, and me and your agreement that you do believe that it's life that's extraterrestrial, or are we here before we was here that lives in Antarctica?
Yes.
Now let me ask you this. Now another thing they try to connect to that Antarctica really was where Atlantis was at. And they saying that the people that live in Antarctica are the people that was living in Atlantis before the flood. They escaped somehow inside of mountains, and I guess they somehow inhabited it inside of the mountains before it froze over from the Great Flood, which is believable because it's very believable. I'm gonna say it's very believable. I didn't got to the age and the mindset of my own spirituality and my own mental awareness that I'm aware that it is things beyond the human understanding that we might not even live to see it, Jazz. But just to know, for those who might be able to, it's gonna be something crazy that's gonna come upon this world that people are not gonna have an understanding of, and they thought that it wasn't possible, or it wasn't real, or it wasn't true. And once that happened, may God have mercy on all our souls. But the reality of it is things out here in this world that's way beyond the human, for you to even, like, things that you used to think of as a kid. You feel me? Like things you thought, like dragons are like, I thought dragons was like fake. You know, they saying they finding
It was mythical creatures.
right. They saying they finding decomposed. The bones that they was telling us is really dinosaur bones. It's really dragon bones.
They tell you anything.
Hey, listen, I don't push shit past nothing. I don't push it. Listen, when you look at this shit that's in the water, right? All right, a dragon. Now, envision a dragon, okay? A dragon is a fucking long creature with legs that breathes fire, that can swim, fly, do all type of shit, freeze shit. It could be all different types of dragons. It could be an ice dragon, it could be a fire dragon, it could be a sand dragon, it could be all different types of dragons, right? But when you look at animals that's in the water, right? Some of these animals, like especially in the abyss of the ocean, these animals look like extraterrestrials. So you think about like megalodon. You think about megalodon. You think about the woolly mammoth. You think about the saber-toothed tiger. You can't let it be like, okay, just because they say, oh, you don't believe that dinosaurs existed, they might have really existed. If dragons existed, right? Dinosaurs could have existed. I mean, look at a fucking alligator. Look at an alligator. What an alligator look like? A small version of a fucking T-Rex. That's what the fuck he look like. Tell me that nigga don't look like a small version of a T-Rex.
That nigga ain't coming nowhere near me with his big ass teeth mouth ass.
But tell me that nigga don't look like a miniature T-Rex. That's just walking all four legs.
He on the ground. He just on the bed.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
They
so
probably the same length as he stand up.
if he was that big, that's how he probably would look. You feel me?
Arms short like that.
Yeah. He probably had a little ass. You know, he wasn't grabbing shit with them bitches. He couldn't grab shit with them bitches.
Yeah, now it's time for a High Vibes Podcast music break. Y'all tap in or tap out.
Got a gun, but he ain't gon' shoot. Now let's talk about what he ain't gon' do. Frontin' like he hard when he know he straight fruit. Now this nigga talking like he know from bustin' straps. But when this wartime shit, where this nigga at? You got love for the lost, nigga, I smell a rat. Telling lies like you call me out, you ain't built for that. You can lie dead, nigga, with them shitty ass raps. I'm as real as it come, nigga, all I spit is fact. You can lie dead, nigga, with these holes in your back. Nigga, I'm out here in the trap. Now your mouth got you sucker with a target on your back. Now you got me started, I'm gonna blow him off the map. Now let's talk about what he ain't gon' do. Say he got a gun, but he ain't gon' shoot. You just a lion.
Comes to the realm of reality. Because what we think is reality and what's our reality might not really be reality, bro. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, though?
I know exactly what you're saying. Basically, you're telling these folks to wake your ass up because everything that's supposed to be real is fake. Everything that's supposed to be fake.
Faith is real. I'm telling you, everything backwards. It's all backwards.
Upside down, topsy-turvy.
Even with the slavery aspect and all that, that was told to us backwards because we was already here.
I'm sorry, that wasn't to you. That was to the motherfuckers.
I know
Them motherfuckers put us in slavery because they had to change the mindset of our people in some type of way. Even though they didn't change every black person that was black, but they had to be able to do something to change the narrative so that they could try to destiny swap. Because you know that's what's going on in the world right now. The world, that shit, it was a destiny swap. So they basically took all our history, made it their shit, like made them be the great people and all that shit. And yeah, got us. The slavery shit was all just a plot for the black. That was a part of the program. And you know how these niggas still slaves right now, and we free as fuck. So they shit worked. It worked.
The question is we really free?
It not if you no. Most people ain't. I feel like I am because my mind is free. Nigga, I was in prison and I never got institutionalized. I feel like that's called a free mind right there. When I got out, I say, nigga, when I was in there, niggas come in here like, nigga, you don't act like you did it for 3 years.
Right.
Nigga, because I never adjusted to the shit they try to adjust your
The
hand.
system.
Like I said, my own shit going on.
Right. The Matrix.
In the middle of the Matrix. I'm in that bitch. Niggas sending me to the hall. It's going down. They trying to get me. I really should have been institutionalized. I should have came out that bitch. Zero. I should have been in that bitch.
Right.
I was smooth and cool, and that was why they was mad as fuck. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck can we do to make this motherfucker adjust? Fuck y'all. Y'all can't. I'm already in jail. What else is you gonna do to me? I'm in prison.
Yeah.
God damn.
Right.
You can't know what you can do.
Right. And another thing I want to also talk about, like, that coincide with all that is that, it's kind of like we in the middle, right? We in the middle, and it's like we can't help what the fuck we endured over time and how it's became a part of how we live and how we think, because it was designed when we was in our mama's womb. Our mamas went through it. Our mamas went through it. They mama went through it. So we felt that shit before we was in the hill. We felt that shit before our feet touched the dirt. Okay? So we gotta stop thinking, like I said, once again, we gotta stop thinking inside of the box and think outside of the box. Because it's a thing, I call it smoke and mirrors. Like, they've been using it for years. The tactics to where they blow the smoke in your eyes so you can't see, so they put something, so when the smoke clear, you see something totally different than what you seen before the smoke appeared in your face. And that's exactly what they did over time. So it's really not our fault, because we've been programmed, and they systematically programmed us over time. How our parents was taught, how our parents was taught, how our parents was taught, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we got to stop thinking inside of the box and think outside of the box. Because let me tell my people this. I want to tell all my people this. We are not, and I will repeat, we are not the fucking minority. Because everything else came from us. Everything else that's here besides us came from the same shit they hate. This.
Yeah. But the same, they don't hate it because you can't hate it and try to emulate it every motherfucking day in a different way. They try to make, they got all that classiness dressed from the black motherfuckers. They don't want to start dressing like that. Nigga, they stole it and it made motherfuckers be raggedy how they already had niggas trying to be, you know what I'm saying? Type shit from that slavery shit. You feel me? It all go hand in motherfucking hand. So it's like, nigga, now y'all want to be somewhere, and then now it's places we go, and niggas want to talk to me like, oh, act like this, we right here. Fuck that. If I feel, and I'm not no rowdy ass nigga that just acting ignorant, fuck wild as fuck out in public. But what I'm saying is, if I'm speaking a little louder than the motherfucker expect, oh well.
Yeah, now it's time for a High Vibes Podcast music break. Y'all tap in or tap out.
Turn me up in the headphones. Yeah. Below. High vibe shit. HVMG shit, nigga. I gotta just do it. Tryna get a check just like Nike getting to it. They thought I was gon' make it, man, they so stupid. No, this ain't the old days, cause I'm on some new shit. I can't trust nobody, so I ain't on no cool shit. Get into the hustle and grind, that's always my move, bitch. I can't worry about a bitch, damn, I thought you knew this. I can't talk about it, put in action, I gotta do it. Yeah, I gotta do it. I'ma let the money talk, that's gon' do all the proving. Niggas be jealous and tryna rob you, keep you a tooling. Get this shit on, get this shit poppin', that's what I'm doing. As I go through
One is us. So that means when we step out and we on that type of time, that we gonna be on whatever type of time we wanna be on. I'm not about to adjust myself because of who around or where the fuck I'm at.
Okay, so let me ask you this though, Jack. You know, sometimes I wish I could do this shit. You know, it'd be so much shit on my mind. Sometimes I wish I could do this shit 24/7. But unfortunately, we can't do this shit 24/7. Okay? But it's so much shit in the world that's going on that need to be addressed. And I feel like we have to use this platform for the right thing. We have to use social media for the right thing. We have to educate and send a message to our people through whatever we see, whatever information we come across. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, because this is one thing I do a lot on social media. If you've ever been on my Facebook and stuff like that, especially my Facebook, I do a lot on Facebook. If I'm watching like a YouTube reel, something that's educational and has purpose and meaning, and that can strengthen and educate us as a people, I post that shit. I don't keep it for myself. I don't uphold the information. I share it. And we got to start getting the habit of doing that too as well, is sharing valuable information that can change somebody else's situation.
You know I do.
Because like the message has to be passed around. Exactly. Chakras and elevating your spiritual self. That sun that we look at every day is our power source. I can't wait till summertime get here so I can go outside barefoot in the grass. I can't wait to ground myself. I can't wait. I can't wait to ground myself and become one with the earth again. If you understand what's going on, you have the right to voice your opinion, and you have the right to voice that opinion. We have to get out the mindset that we don't have the right to speak how we feel because somebody gonna do something to us. We got to stop being afraid of that, because they did it all. They did it to us all our life. What did they do? They got up there and said what we gonna do this, we gonna do that, and we couldn't say shit for a long time. You feel what I'm saying? We couldn't say shit. We couldn't voice our words. We couldn't say shit because they had a strap over our fucking mouth. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta break that shit too. We gotta unsilence ourselves when it comes to certain shit. We gotta voice that shit and stand on that shit. We ain't just getting together just because we ain't just getting together because they shot an unarmed black man. You see what I'm saying? We just getting together just because we want to show you motherfuckers that we can get together. You see what I'm saying? Not no Million Man March shit. No. I'm talking about, every black person in the world and email to everybody or message to everybody in the world. Hey, man, meet up here. We all meeting up here. You feel me?
Type shit. And with that,
we gotta show these motherfuckers that we can come together. Because once we show them motherfuckers that, this bitch gonna shake. This world gonna shake like a goddamn dice game.
Mm-hmm.
They head, you remember when Dave Chappelle had that one skit with the dude head blew up? Because he was black, but he was a Klans member. He didn't know he was black because he was blind. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta start doing that. So
It's about the end, so what's up?
yeah, so look, man, check this out, man. We about to go ahead and I'll go ahead and end this. Is there anything you gotta say, Jazz? You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to tell the people where to follow you at?
Y'all
You know
see. Y'all see.
Any shout outs you want to give to your peoples, you know, in the city, anything?
Nah.
Why you say that?
No, what I'm doing? I said no. You want
Said
to?
no? Okay. Well, look, man, look, I want to give a shout out. First of all, I got a few shout outs I want to give out. Shout out to my mom, Deuce, down there in Fort Lauderdale. My mom, my sister, you know what I'm saying? All my peoples in Detroit. You know, all my people that scattered around the U.S., I love y'all. I miss y'all. I wish y'all can fucking find me and call me sometime. But it's cool. Now y'all gonna find me. I'm gonna make y'all fuck around and see me. Now y'all gonna see me and want to find me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put myself in position to make myself sing so y'all can find me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my little brother Mike, my other little brother E. You know what I'm saying? My sister Kia. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. I know they out here on their grind. Y'all stay grinding. You see I'm on my grind. Jazz, what is that you sipping on? I need some of that. I know that ain't wine. Hey, yo, so we checking out, man. We checking out from the 216, man. You know what I'm saying? We checking out. Appreciate y'all for stepping by, fucking with the podcast today, man. We'll be back at y'all Friday once again, like usual. You know what I'm saying? Peace out. All love, HVMG, baby.
Turn that shit up.
The only thing that can be trusted.
You already know it's Steve Topicz. Can't believe this shit. Rest up to my little brother Lonnie. This shit wild. Niggas gonna die. We outside.